Yo, what's up? Hey, today we're watching horror movie characters I can beat part 3. Let's get straight into it.
What's in the basket?
Yo, it's spooky season.
Yo.
Halloween's right around the corner. So we back at it again with more horror movie characters.
We have like a scary thing in a basket. I'm just gonna close the basket right back up.
Characters that I know can't stand a foot against me because of my strength and intelligence. No one likes a long opening ceremony, so let's waste no time and get right into round 1.
Yo.
Terrifier from the movie Terrifier is about Terrifier terrifying and murking random people.
One Mexican down.
I know his name.
Yo, imagine like running into this dude. I'm pretty sure I could beat him. I could beat
His name is
him.
Art the Clown, but Terrifier is more fun to say. Now, when looking at him, he looks like your ordinary killer clown, and he is, but the difference between him and the rest is that he's brutal. He will deal with his victims in the messiest, most grotesque way possible. I don't even think I can show you any of the ways of how
Yeah, you can't. This dude looks straight gangster. This bro pulled out like a Tommy gun.
we do it, because this YouTube. But he saws a woman in half from
Yo.
her poon
Who cuts chocolate milk like that?
to her head in front of her BFF. This dude crazy. However, I don't think he's all that terrifying based on my observations of him. In the first movie, when we get introduced to him, we as the audience can subtly tell that there's something different about this guy.
Yeah, you could definitely tell there's something different about the dude. Look at him. If I'm sitting at a restaurant, some dude doing that, I'll punch him right in his kisser.
From everybody else. I don't know if you can notice, but this man's teeth is terrible. It looked like he never picked up a toothbrush a day
The dude ain't even got teeth. He got more gums than teeth.
in his life. You can tell he at least got gingivitis or mouth cancer, so that'll lower his stats in a fight against me. He technically fighting 2 battles at once. He also gets bitched by the pizza shop owner for being weird and creepy. Now, this would have been an amazing moment to jump on. Even though at this point in the movie he hasn't killed anyone yet, him having a staring problem at the shop alongside his
This dude got that. It reminds me of a rap battle of the history. Dr. Seuss versus I forgot, but the Dr. Seuss, he has that serial killer look. Let's see if I can find it. This right here, that serial killer look, gets me every single time.
his whole demeanor, I'ma assume he's trying to start something, and we fighting there. And since everyone else in the shop hate him too, they're joining in with me. Cause the
Hell
way
yeah.
he do these murders, he strikes me as someone you can win against if you can sneak him or come in numbers when he don't got a gun. Now I know he technically a demon since he gets revived at the end of the first and second movie, but he got no other demon powers. Plus his revives takes at least 2 to 3 business days.
Would you rather fight a ghost or a demon? I'm gonna make a poll on that.
To do. So I'll have time for seconds. I just gotta be on my toes. This is low to mid diff at best.
Who made that mess? You did, Kate.
Long Legs is about an FBI agent who gets assigned to a case of a string of murders, and each one leaves a note signed by Long Legs. This guy. However, what's weird about these murders is
Oh, yeah, I've seen this.
left at the scene, there's no physical evidence that this guy is the killer, even though he definitely is. Like, look at him, he gotta be guilty of something. The reason for the lack of evidence is because there's 2 more accomplices to the murders. The main character's mom and Satan, the devil himself. They've been creating dolls of their victims, giving it to them, and having the devil do the rest.
Yeah, like the beginning of the movie and like midway is kind of weird.
So this is a powerful force I'm dealing with. How am I supposed to beat these guys when they have the literal devil on their side? Well, joke's on them, because I deal with the devil every day. Through my struggles, temptation.
Bro, I be fighting demons. I'll take them straight to Nuketown. Wait the time limit, and boom, I'm taking them both with me. Yo, why is that bro licking his head?
And almost half the time I end up winning because I have God on my side. And in a fight against these devil worshiping demons, I believe he will give me the strength of 1,000 young niggas to punish these sinners to death.
Nah, God's not gonna help you in this one, bro. Hate to say it. They even have scary movies where they're like inside of churches and then people are still getting just caked everywhere. It's just game over from there. What is that one movie, The Nun? You're gone.
A life or death boxing match. So So yes, I could confidently say, on God, I'm beating the devil alongside his ugly ass disciples too. No diff. I have the Holy Ghost with me.
I just start chugging some holy water, go on a jog, and I start sweating that stuff. And the demons touching me, they're gone.
A Quiet Place takes place in a world where monsters called death angels just popped up in New York and started killing people. Although these things are blind, you can't make any sound or noise because these things will find you. So you gotta stay quiet. This is gonna...
I'm 100% winning because all my ninja training is going to come in handy. Game over. Tape up my mouth. Boom. Quiet feet.
Gonna be more of a how'd I survive than me beating them, because what I look like trying to fight this, I'm not Ippo. First, I'm gonna travel solo or with my direct family. I'm not traveling with no other groups, none of that, especially if they got a kid with them. Second, no kids. All of them gotta go.
Oh my gosh. It's like no kids. All of them have to go, and then he shows this. It's funny.
Cause they'll be the first ones to get us killed. Most of them be crying over the smallest things. Plus, they won't be able to run from these monsters with their little legs. They are free meal for these things. And
Yeah, my cat, I'm sorry, buddy, but couldn't take you with me. You be meowing all over the place. You're gone.
I'm not trying to be the appetizer. And I'm only talking little kids. If your kid is old enough to know when to shut the hell up, they're cool. But if they aren't, I'm sorry to tell you, but I highly recommend you to abandon your children. They'll only hold you back just like in real life. Who knows? They might be able to survive on their own, maybe, probably 5% chance, but that's not nothing. So only family, no kids, and a lifetime supply of moon pies. You gotta stay fed somehow.
Gonna be a lot of orphans and ghosts. First you thought you were fighting demons, now you fighting ghosts that you created.
In fact, we probably don't even gotta do all that. Cause spoilers, their weakness is high pitched frequencies. So you can basically go to PetSmart and buy a dog whistle and have them beat. These guys aren't even much of a threat. They're like a little puppy that can rip you in half. When looking at them like that, they don't seem too scary no more, do they?
Nah.
Meaning they ain't gonna be challenged.
Nah.
10 out of 10, I'm surviving A Quiet Place. Wow, scream.
I need you to shake that booty. I'm
Wow,
watching you,
scream.
brother.
Unfriended is a movie taking place in a Skype call. A group of friends are chatting, then the
Yo, yeah, I've seen this. It was so stupid. Let me say this first. I would definitely win. Boom. Turn off my internet. No more internet connection. No phone, no tablet, no nothing. I just won.
ghost of their friend that self-destructed exactly a year earlier joins the call and starts murking them one by one until one of them confesses about recording and posting an embarrassing video of her, which ended up being her 13th reason. And the ghost power level is pretty strong. It can physically break into their house and it's shown powers of mind control. So she ain't like some of those other ghosts that exist just to haunt you and be spooky. This ghost means
It'll mess you up.
but y'all know me. No person, ghost, or demon gonna catch me lacking. I know I can beat this ghost. The only reason these guys had a hard time with it is because these group of friends are dumber than a sack of potatoes. Although they do try calling the...
What is that? Is that an Android or iPhone? Oh, that's an iPhone. Is it? That thing looks old.
police once and attempt to track the ghost down as if it ain't a ghost. They don't do nothing else to fight against this ghost. They just play along with its death games. And I'm just wondering why none of these guys are leaving. Granted,
Okay, actually, Ghost, you could take me out. Take me out, Ghost. You could kill me, Ghost. But fair warning, I'ma hunt the shit out of you, Ghost. Yeah, and then I'm gonna be a ghost, and I'm gonna whoop your ghost booty. Then what are you gonna do then? A ghost fight a ghost? Okay, you better not take me out. Hunt the shit out of a ghost.
the ghost said if anyone leaves the call, they die. But they can leave the house without the ghost knowing while staying in call at the same time. Everybody's screaming and distracting on there. Laura ain't gonna notice. By the way, that's the name of the ghost. And even if she were, we don't know that because they don't even try it. Or even better, secretly text everyone in the chat to turn off their Wi-Fi at the same time. So they all leave the Skype call at once.
That's what I'm saying. Just turn off your Wi-Fi. And if you turn into a ghost, whoop some ghost booty with your ghost fist. I'm throwing ghost hands.
Because with this, they technically did not leave the call. They got kicked out, so it doesn't count. And even if it do, it can't go after all of us. It's one ghost. Only one of y'all gotta die. Not me though. Or we can do the best option, which is to confess your sins. Cause spoilers, the main girl in the movie was the one that filmed Laura's 13th reason and posted it. And earlier in the film, when she was researching how to stop ghosts from killing you and your friends on FaceTime, the website said admitting guilt is the only way out.
Who wrote this stuff? DS1111? Actually, why would you follow this random like advice online and then you still get turned into a ghost? A ghost coming for you.
All she had to do was say, yo, about the video and the bullying and me being the reason you shot yourself, my bad. Like, I didn't even know you were gonna do all that for real. She could have just done that, but instead she blames her friends when the ghost asked who did it, getting them killed with her still dying because the ghost knew she lied the whole time. Unbelievable. All of this bloodshed was completely avoidable. I've listed a few good options to beat this ghost and save your friends' lives at the same time. But you know what this girl does at the end of the movie instead? She goes on chat roulette, begging people to call the police for her. Now,
why don't you just call the police herself? She goes on chat roulette. Man, that browser old. They got MTV on there. Forever 21. Dang.
now, if this is not the dumbest option, I don't know what is. Tell me, would you go on Omegle, talking to niggas from Timbuktu, begging them, please call the cops, a ghost is killing us?
No, if you're on Amigo, people will think you're like trying to pull like a prank or just joking. Not gonna work. You're gone. You turn into a ghost.
Like, why would that idea even cross your mind? These guys are so dumb in the movie. There's no saving them. But
no, at that point, you deserve to turn into a ghost. Oh my gosh, some movie characters are just dumb.
they're saving me. I am not dying in this situation, even if these were my group of friends, because I'm gonna be in that call confessing and snitching like I just received a Happy Meal at interrogation. I'm all for ride or die, but dying is always the last option for me. And if I don't have to, I ain't going to. This is a low diff ghost problem. I'm surviving.
Let's go. Load up the sage. Let's go. Godzilla, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Godzilla needs no introduction because everyone will know them when their big ass shows up. Some might say they aren't a horror movie character, but I know the Japanese would hate to see this nigga coming, so I'm counting them. Not only do they stand at more than 350 feet, but some of its powers include nuclear breath, nuclear shockwaves, laser beams, telepathy, regeneration, flight, and fight. This thing's stats are all maxed. I'm surprised anybody stood a chance at even damaging this beast.
I'm dead.
Many people would assume the task of beating Godzilla is an impossible mission, but
Actually, I could actually beat Godzilla. I forgot. Godzilla kills me. I turn into a ghost, and then I hunt the shit out of Godzilla.
you know what? They said the same thing to Tom Cruise about his missions, and that guy has like 30 movies proving us wrong. So do I have a plan against Godzilla? Of course.
The only mission impossible Tom Cruise couldn't complete was to get taller.
Of course I do. Listen and learn. Now, fighting, military weapons, and nukes won't work on it. But you know what would? An Ava. We build a motherfucking Ava suit to beat Godzilla.
Bro, you're dead. There's no technology in the world that's gonna give you an Ava suit or a Gundam, anything, bro.
These things are not only strong, they're crazy fast, or at least fast enough to dodge his lasers and hot ass breath. Plus, we seen how crazy the Ava can be when it goes berserk. Against Godzilla, it might have a chance. Now you might ask, how the hell am I gonna get access to an Ava? And I'm telling you, if Godzilla pulled up to Myrtle Beach one day, wreaking havoc, they won't have time to think about military strategy or how unqualified I am for this task. It won't matter, because they'll see my confidence. And when me and whoever the president will be next week meet eyes,
they'll see your confidence. They'll shake your hands and meet eyes. But they're going to be like, hey, bro, we don't have the technology for that. We got a couple of George Foreman grills that you can use. You know, they got a couple of Halloween costumes that you could put on and pretend to be an Ava. And like, God dang it. And you just get caked. They're like, oh, we got a BB gun that you can use.
immediately be like, someone please get this man a suit and all of our tax money. Ava suit secured. Now all we need is someone's mom to sacrifice and merge her soul to the Ava. I vote Beyonce. I believe her soul is stronger than 1,000 suns.
And I'd pick somebody else, bro. Beyonce not sacrificing herself.
With all those requirements put together, I believe I have a pretty strong chance against Godzilla. And if the government so happens to deny my request, then we're all fucked. I'm not gonna hype myself up too much, so I would say I have like a 6, maybe 7 out of 10 chance of beating
Give me a -12. I'm gone.
Godzilla, you know, but it has to be in the suit. With no Ava suit, pray. And there you have it, a few more horror movie characters I can beat in a match of fisticuffs. So many of them I could beat, my record would look like Floyd Mayweather's if this was real. And if you don't think I can beat serial killers, ghosts, or demons, then you're a whole different type of delusional, buddy. You don't know what I'm capable of? I don't need to prove nothing. That's all I gotta say.
Ghost.
And in conclusion, this album is so good. Wow.
I mean, I was listening to the album. It was okay. Album was okay. I didn't think it was that great. Yeah, I mean, it had like a couple good hits on it and stuff like that. But it was okay, at least to me. But hey, I mean, let's see. I probably would be like 2 of those monster, demon, ghost things, whatever. But the Godzilla one, I would get a -12. Bro, I'm gone. I'm turning into a ghost, and then I hunt the shit out of Godzilla, and I turn into a monster. Just ooh. Yu Yu Hakusho. You turn me into a ghost, I turn into a Yu Yu Hakusho, and then I cause chaos. But I don't know. But hey, how many of those horror movie characters do you think you could beat? Do you think you could beat all of them? I don't know. Let me know. Till next time.